For weeks, demonstrators demanded reform on Wall Street. Tonight, Occupy Seattle takes its protest to the next level, setting up camp in the heart of downtown. Westlake Park is now officially closed. The mayor warned that police would enforce the park curfew and the no camping rule. Still, about 100 tents pack Westlake Park. So the question is not only if police will start arresting people who refuse to leave, but also can they do it with so many people camped out. King 5's Owen Lay joins us now, and it's, about an hour after the time that the mayor gave people to leave the park.
That's right, Rob. It's well past 10 o'clock and the time that the protesters were supposed to pack up and leave, according to the mayor. But you can see behind me still a lot of tents here, and you can see over on my other side still a lot of the protesters here as well. Who has left, however, is the Parks Department. All the crews that were supposed to be cleaning up the area after the protesters left. However, I can't tell you if that necessarily means anything because there's still a lot of police on scene. They just showed up, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen yet. You may recall a few nights ago, several people were arrested after they blocked police and the Parks Department from clearing out just one tent. But it's clear from what's going on here tonight, the protesters have clearly upped the ante.
We're going to have a discussion.
This may be the Occupy Seattle you've heard.
I think this is a very important movement.
But away from the speeches.
Awesome, thank you.
We found Kylie Rhodes, a medical assistant from Bremerton, pitching her tent among 100 others.
We're not going to be quiet. We're going to do this until somebody listens.
Despite a college degree and a master's on the way, Rhodes says she still has trouble making ends meet.
I'm not lazy. I'm a very motivated person, and I feel like having to go through these obstacles and wind up in debt and work a ridiculous amount of hours a week in order to accomplish happiness and what you want in life is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this way.
We got showed up.
Today, Occupy Seattle drew its largest following yet. Thousands marched on downtown, frustrated with banks and corporations they believe are keeping most of America in poverty. But tonight, to take a stand, they're sitting tight.
Setting up the tents here is help encouraging people to learn how to unite together and get something done at once.
TJ Johnson coordinated the tents here just as she's done with the Nicholsville homeless encampments where she usually sleeps. But here, it's illegal to camp overnight, which is why Seattle police are standing by to make arrests.
Find out when the time comes. I plan to stand united.
Because tonight in Westlake Center, hope lies with strength in numbers, one of which is Kylie Rhodes.
It's not my first choice. It's not really what I want to happen. But yes, I'm willing to do that if it means that the future is better for my children.
And back here live, so far no arrests have been made, and in fact the police presence that we're seeing now is smaller than it was before. Ultimately, the decision to enforce the laws and the park rules here could go all the way up to the police chief and to the mayor. We have spoken with a person in the mayor's office who tells us public safety is their priority. That said, he added that he can't talk about police tactics, that police have to use their best judgment, and that arrests are the last course of action. Reporting live in Seattle, I'm Owen Lay.